that's a no-hander, bro. See that? That is idle right there. That is it.
You can love me again. You better love me again.
Guys, what's up? We have another Honda Grom wheelie video out of our series. Today we're going to be teaching you guys no-handed wheelies on the Honda Grom. Evan just nailed one there. Guys, there's a lot of techniques that come to this. This, we would definitely consider is an advanced wheelie variation for sure, because you have to have a lot of confidence in yourself. First of all, a balance point, and second of all, holding on with your legs, your butt, your feet, and everything other than your hands and arms. So we're gonna get into all those techniques right now. So guys, to start this off, one of the most important things, it's not needed, but it's probably the most important part. Me and Evan both have idle cables on our Groms. They're idle adjusters, and the idea behind that is basically the Grom stock, what is it idle at, like 1200? When you put idle cables on here, you can adjust it and make your idle higher. What that's gonna do is cause the Grom, when you let off your throttle, it's gonna still be giving it gas, as you can see with Evan's Grom. So what that's gonna do is when you're in a no-handed wheelie and you let go, since you're no longer able to put throttle input in, the idle cable is going to keep the gas on and the bike's gonna keep going like Evan. The easiest way to understand it is it's essentially cruise control. So when you take your hands off, just like that, you're gonna keep going. So keep that in mind. You don't need an idle cable if you're trying to just do quick coaster type no-hand wheelies, but if you're trying to do long, smooth, no-handed wheelies, you definitely want to look into an idle cable. So this is the power of the idle cable right here. You see Evan's just cruising. So imagine if he's in a wheelie right now, same idea. The bike's gonna just keep going. It's gonna keep going. So again, maybe if you want to get really deep into this, a little more advanced, go online, pick up an idle cable. They're all over the place. Just look them up for the Honda Groms. And if you guys are curious, if you do get an idle cable, what we put it at, we crank it. If you really want, you can put it all the way up. I tend to like it slightly below, cranked all the way up there, like 8,000 RPM, red line basically. But kind of up to you, just mess with it. And guys, if you did not watch the one-handed wheelie tutorial, click the iCard up here, maybe check that out, because a lot of the techniques there that we covered are also going to transfer over to this wheelie. We're going to briefly cover them again in this video, but if you'd like to get it more in depth, go check that video out and then come right back. All right guys, as normal, this is pretty much the same as the other ones. We're going to be going about 5 miles an hour to keep it nice and safe, nice and smooth. Evan is going to pretty much, once again, clutch up the Grom, same as always, clutch in, gas, and clutch out. As you can see, once again with no handers, he is going to be looping his foot under that left peg for extra support. He's already throwing his arms off. He's got it mastered. Nailed it. That's the end of the tutorial. We're done. Point number one, left foot is looped under that peg to keep you locked in there. And we're also going to make sure, once again, that our handlebars are locked into the right. Because last thing you want to do is have your bars straight, let go, and then your bars fall over and cause a little bit of a clink there and throw you off. You can do it, but while you're learning, not a good idea. So like we said, you can see Evan locked his bars really quick so he can get a nice, solid, stable position. Just gets you to be able a little more confident when you let go of the bars. It's gonna help a lot if you have a seat that you can kind of set your butt in like Evan's. You can see it kind of grabs his butt so he can't slide off the back. Mine is about the same. It's a stock seat. Some of the older Grom seats are just a flat bench, so it's a little scary. But that's where your foot looping under the peg comes into play, because you're going to be holding yourself in with that right there. Ooh, that's a no-hander, bro. See that? That is idle right there. That is it. And we're also going to cover body positioning, guys. You can see Evan, once again, is really holding himself up, mainly with his abs there. He's going to lean slightly forward, as you can see, as soon as he lets go. That was close. He kept the bar straight. Anyway, as you can see, while Evan was doing his no-hander, he was slightly leaning forward. With one-handers and normal wheelies, you don't really have to do that, but it just makes you feel more secure if you have a slight lean forward with your no-handers, because as soon as you let go, your body wants to fall backwards. You can see he's holding himself perfectly stable with his abs. That's what you want to do, a slight lean forward, and you got it. So guys, all those techniques we just covered, we're gonna put those into one. You got your foot locked, your bars locked, but now what we're gonna try to do for the final step is just stick with a one-handed wheelie. Just worry about taking your left hand off for now and trying to keep your idle smooth as possible. And what you're gonna do is try to find idle with just one hand on the throttle. So you haven't had to let go with both hands yet. You're pretty much just gonna wheelie it up there, lock your bar, try to find idle, let go with one hand. Once you get it down to where you can pretty much wheelie with your bike just idling there, you're not really even giving it much brake or gas at all. You're just idling there. that's when you know you're ready to take off your right hand as well and do a legit no-hander. So you can see Evan's getting it smooth with just his right hand. Once he thinks he has it solid or somewhere in the area is when he's finally able to let go with his right hand. He wasn't comfortable with doing it there, so he put it back down. That's the smart thing to do. Bars straight as usual. We'll give it another shot here. So again, wheel is up. You can see he's still got one hand to get it stable. He's got it right where he needs it. Now he's ready to let go with both hands. And guys, that is honestly, that is the final point where you're ready to get your no-handers. If you can do a solid, smooth idle wheelie with one hand, you're ready to let go with your right hand and pretty much Jesus take the wheel, you know? Here we go, one more example. Foot lock, bars are locked. He found that idle, takes that hand off. That's how you do it. Thanks for watching. We're gonna have more wheelie videos coming up. We're gonna start getting into some handbrake tricks soon, maybe even some circles coming up in the future. So guys, like the video, follow me and Evan on Instagram, and subscribe. And we will see you guys next tutorial. Yo!
Better recognize a king when he rapping with you. You hoes suck, it's like you always bring a vacuum with you. Silent like a mannequin, but you ain't plastic, is you? Cause if you got a bone to pick, I got a matching issue. Talking about me, then it gotta be lies.